Alright, it's time for another Yorick game. It was actually quite highly requested, and I haven't done one in months. Which one? So, Demon Battle Yorick, and two cool things happen in this game. One, the new quote-code ancient golem thing really does suck on Yorick, because he kind of doesn't take any damage thanks to the fact that he's got ghouls. So he's not even proccing the damn thing. So I have to build Spirit of the Lizard Elder, which, fun fact, actually procced off his ghouls. Cool, ain't it? Anyways, my opponent is Udyr, and he's the spirit Udyr or whatever. It turns out he invaded my red. I mean, you can see me clearing and everything. I go to my red, it's gone, and I'm like, you know what? If he didn't start here, that means he's barely at his red. Even if he started blue and then came to my red, he still wouldn't make it in time. So I asked my driver to help me invade. We take it, fucking just cancel out whatever shit he's trying to do. Turns out, though, he's not just straight out gank top line. Here's the thing, though. The enemy Jax has gotten his ass kicked. My Olaf has about half health, but we just sandwich in the Udyr, and then we just pick a fight with him. Now, the part that just makes me really sad is both the Jax and the Udyr try to fight. But in a 2v2 situation, like at this health of the Jax, me and Olaf would definitely win, of course. So the Jax die like an embarrassing fucking death, while the Udyr had to scamper off and run away. Now here, look. This is something that tends to really bother me. I go home, buy Spirit Stone and the Tear of the Goddess. Tear of the Goddess is considered a gold dump of an item, alright? Because it's just mana. But at the very least, it can build into something, right? I can charge it up, build it into mana immune and whatever kind of crap. And it helps Yorick spam his abilities because of his really deep mana issues. But on the other hand, we have suicidal ass Udyr. Like here, I'm rewinding so you can see what I mean by suicidal. Like, who bought both jungle items, the Madrid's Razor and the Spirit Stone, in order to farm up or emulate his favorite streamers. And he's feeding. He's trying to gank when he kind of misses the whole, you know, fucking purpose of the item combination he's purchasing. Like, I thought, oh, maybe he ganked bottom because he had stolen my jungle and, you know, he was in the area. Turns out he didn't do anything. So, as of now, he's pretty much just wasting his fucking time, and his farm is pretty poor. Hell, like, my farm is better than his in accordance to, you know, the fact that I slow as shit compared to him. Fun fact though, some people will say, Stonewall, why are you hating on the combination item about Tear of the Goddess? Like I said, Tear of the Goddess will at least build into something. Spirit Stone has absolutely zero combat effectiveness. So, with it, when you go into actual fighting early on, you don't have anything. You might as well have just gotten that 700 gold, saved it, or dumped it in the ocean. It doesn't help you fight. Tear of the Goddess could debatably help you fight, but not considerably so. I mean, it's just mana. If you already had full mana, it's not going to help you. So, yeah, I'm pretty much a gold dumped character, but, you know, as Yorick, I kind of have no other choice, because otherwise I'd be starving through, you know, clearing. But otherwise, the Udyr spends a lot of time just trying to gank, and the kind of like missing the whole point of whatever item combination he wanted. Therefore, he's pretty much taking himself out of the game. All he has is like a Wriggle's Lantern component. Meanwhile, I have, well, aside from this and going down bottom, here's another stupid moment. The enemy team dies my teammates, and you can see the Udyr. He's got like I think 13 stacks on his like crappy amount of stacks on his items. Jarvan comes in, pretty much annihilates the Udyr, and I'm like, they're spending too much time here fighting champions that don't necessarily die quickly. In multiple cases, the enemy team has already underestimated Yorick's, you know, survivability. Top lane, and then in the jungle, like, if Blitzcrank hadn't come, I would have killed the Udyr like a sick puppy. Anyways, and talking about Yorick, you can already see hyper sustain just because except mana. His mana's atrocious. Hyper health sustain because his golds pretty much fuck with aggro. He can easily kill dragon, and you'll see me do dragon very soon. His builds are not very malleable, but they're not bad. He's kind of like the only one who still uses the blue build. You know, by Tear of the Goddess, by Spirit of the Lizard Elder now, because Spirit of the Ancient Golem sucks, by the Iceborne Gauntlet and that kind of stuff. I haven't actually tried Leandry's there, so I don't know if it can be a, you know, a blue burn build of any sort. With that in mind, he's considered more of a support jungler. I mean, none of his abilities are really supportive. I guess they might reveal vision and block skill shots, but that's kind of a moot point. It's his ultimate, in which if I ult anybody in the game, I basically give my team a whole set of artificial gold, a new life for basically Guardian Angel for a few seconds, and like a new body, though, it deals some damage. I mean, at a fraction, of course, but still. So he's a very niche support jungler. In a sense, he's pretty basic in all his stats and clearing, though sustained health-wise, he's godlike. And when it comes to, you know, team fighting, he could win games with a good ultimate, one that actually gets used properly. So in some very strict team comps, he could be useful. Like in this one, he'd be actually pretty useful. Ashe is someone kind of cool to ult if, you know, you need to slow and shit. Jarvan, not so much, but Olaf, definitely. Like, Olaf goes in, bulldozes Vayne, and dies. Then you ult him, and he gets to, you know, run amok and do more shit. And if they focus him more, he's already a fat target because of how he builds and how he generally runs the show. That he, you know, it'll be pretty hard to take down the Olaf again. So, in this case, the Yorick was actually a pretty good pick. It was a team builder because we were trying to get the icons. But he ended up being a very good pick, and I actually liked it. I actually do consider him a good pick against Udyr, because what does Udyr do? Go right in, try to bulldoze somebody, and you just, you know, slow him down, cast all that crap on him, and then you ult the person they were trying to bulldoze anyways, and he dies, because Udyr doesn't really have the power to kill multiple people. Anyways, yay!